Welcome everyone, this is In Your Face. I'm AJ Traub and we have two analysts who will be arguing about different topics around baseball today. This is John Perrick, he's a savage. This is Danny Blomster, they call him the D-Blominator, and they're ready to go. So in baseball they implemented a new instant replay rule and it's gone through a little over a season now. What do you think of it? Should it be changed or should it stay the same?
Personally, I liked how it was before. It was just baseball. It was always up to the umpires. What they decide on the field stands. I do not like it. First of all, if the commissioner wants it, just put a clock. Make it 1 minute. They have 1 minute to look at it. And I also don't think that the umpires on the field should be communicating with the umpires in New York. I think that they should set up like little monitors somewhere, maybe near the near like the cameras, and have the umpires look at the call and make it their decision, because it was their decision that they made on the field.
I do agree that the game felt more natural before the instant replay system the new one was implemented in 2014. It feels like a George Orwell book, like cameras watching everyone. There's timers between each inning. I hate that. I don't like when there's a clock on baseball. The baseball has that serene quality that you kind of lose track of time. And that's where I always went to, I didn't want there to be time and limits on how long a game can go. I do want the game to speed up, and I do really like the instant replay system because there are calls that must be made right, like the Andres Galarraga perfect game that was screwed up by Matt Joyce. That's a big accomplishment to pitch a perfect game. However, Matt Joyce took that away from Galarraga, and Galarraga deserves that perfect game. However, one thing I dislike about the instant replay system is the fact that the coaches can wait like 40 seconds to a minute just waiting for their crew upstairs to look at the play and decide whether they should challenge it. It should be like a football game in which it's more intense, where a coach right away has to throw the red flag when he wants to challenge the play. This is my view. Except I do like the instant replay. The one thing I would change is don't give the managers so much time.
I like the time. I like the clock. I like how it works. Although, kind of going out of the instant replay and going out into the clock that they have between innings, I like how they have that. I also think that they should have a 20-second clock in between pitches.
How are they supposed to put 20 seconds between each pitch? I think that would make the game so robotic, and I wouldn't want to watch baseball anymore. 20 seconds between each pitch, where does it stop?
It's just, it stops once a baseball game ends 2 hours and 30 minutes instead of 2 hours and 58 minutes. I know that's only an 18-minute difference, but come on.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's only this little amount of time you can change in the game. Also, the old saying is the pitcher controls the time clock in the game of baseball. And that's the way I like it. I like how the pitcher can step off whenever he wants. He can step off 100 times and it would annoy the hell out of an umpire. However,
And all the viewers.
the pitcher has the choice to do that.
Yeah, it's like David Price. I don't know if you've ever seen David Price, Danny, but he takes forever when there's runners on bases. Clay Buchholz did that same thing, and that has just driven all Red Sox fans insane the last 5 or so years with Clay Buchholz. And now that's part of the reason why they want him out. I remember just Saturday night, it took almost an hour to get through the top of the first inning with David Price because the weather conditions were absolutely awful, and also David Price could not throw a strike.
I agree, but the main focus that I'm concerned about is not giving the manager so much time to make a challenge. I could get my own gluten-free Domino's pizza in the time that is allotted to give the manager the chance to look at the play and then challenge it. And the manager's not even making the decision. It's a crew. It's absolutely ridiculous how cameras are taking over the game of baseball.
All right, guys, 20-second overview. Exactly what would you change? John?
I would import the clock into like between pitches. I would also import the clock also into the instant replay. Have it be 1 minute is the max time. After that minute, the call on the field will just stand.
All right, Danny?
Wow, this has been a great debate. You know, I think that, as I said, I like the system the way it is. The instant replay must remain because it is really saving baseball in many ways. However, I just want to, not give the manager that opportunity to send it up to the booth.
All right, thank you for watching. This has been In Your Face with Danny Blomster, the baseball purist, and John Perrick, the master arguer. I am AJ Traub. Thanks for watching.